могут спрятать тебя от меня. Берегись этого ложа. Какой человек делает это 4 детям? Pequeno vai te dar respostas. Здесь внизу другие рассказывали мне о тебе. Als sie Polen anhielten, dachten wir, es sei sicher. Aber das stimmte nicht. Большой парень, маленький парень, здесь все равны. Por quê? Você viajou de tão longe só pra pegar ele. Ivan hätte sie umbringen sollen, als die Möglichkeit hatte. Ей нельзя доверять. Всегда думаешь своим желудком. Я никогда не оставлю тебя сейчас. Даже отверстия от пищи не могут спрятать тебя от меня. Берегись этого ложа. Какой человек делает?
Hello, Dazzle! Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm glad that you are here. Today, we're going to be doing more of the Cooking Companions. We're into the DLC. So, yeah! We got the Chompettes to discover their story and see what's going on. Yeah. Alright, let's load the game here. Maybe, if I can click on things. I don't remember which one. Oh, this one, because that's the one that's showing the Chompettes. Okay, team, find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer, real old toys. So they just got to this house, and it was creepy, and now they're, like, scoping it out. Because they thought someone was chasing them. Bullock, I found this toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Razel was here. Oh. Razel? The one and only. Could he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. So Razel is the one that's been missing. And hey, Kettlecorn, how you doing? Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin, top to bottom. Let's find Rizal and bring him back to Zakopane. You got it, Selena. Bullock, Oleg, come with me. Let's look around outside. Reina, look around the cabin and try to find any clues to where Rizal is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us yell or scream, find us. Okay? Of course, Selena. Thanks. We'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out! That is definitely cabbage. Selena, Bullock, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. We are a raspberry. It's definitely weird playing the Chompettes now that we have, like, some context of what's been going on around here. It's kind of unsettling to know that they were, like, previous victims of all of this stuff. Too many, like, layers here. And this is that door. Who's there? Nothing replies back. Well, that's good. It sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. That's the kitchen again. Hello? Everything's fine. Nothing untoward. I don't know how to say that, and I don't know what it means. Words keep happening that I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, me neither, Reina. I have no idea what's being said. Hopefully it's nothing terrible. Hi, Ants, how you doing? Last day for the Mistrach cause. You think you got a chance? I don't even know where we're at. I haven't even looked. We might need yeah, we might convince him to extend it. We'll talk. We'll see. He might not. And in which case we'll have to, like, you know, go on to the next thing. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you there, ads? And boop, Snooda, how you doing, chomp? Man, I didn't end up with any coffee, and that was very poor planning on my part. And there's more words I do not understand. I don't even know what language this is, to be honest. A drawing is pushed out of the cabinet. I might have better luck with a drawing. We'd have to keep bugging and begging him about streaming. Alright. Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are these bars of a cage? Staring at a door? You take the cage drawing with you. Oi. And you're just not gonna look what wonders under the sink? I would have to look to see who gave me the thing. Like, what's under the sink? Selena, Oleg, Bolek? No reply. Reina! We saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. Oh, that's not weird. It could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I really like how our kid over here on the right-hand side looks like he's in, I don't know, some kind of like constant shell shock mode. I don't even know what to call that, but his like eyeballs or the constant like deer headlight look. I think that if I was running from a murderer, that's probably how I would look too. Strange whispers coming from under the kitchen sink. Whispers? Was it a ghost, Raina? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. I think this one's Oleg. Yeah, and this one's Bolek. That's slain. Okay. Ghost. Bolek attempts to lighten the mood a little bit. Got another of Rozelle's jokes for you. What do ghosts like pouring over their food? Bolek. Give up. Gravy! Oh, wow. Heh. It was probably just the creaking of the cabin, Raina. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real, Selena. Well, if you see it again, let me know. That fence-out sign was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I mean, splitting up does seem like a really bad idea when you know that there's somebody mucking about trying to kill people. Like, that's just me. Isn't that like one of the things in serial killer movies that's like guaranteed to make you a victim is traipsing off by yourself? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. You're right, Selena. I just don't want to lose any of you like Rozelle. That won't happen when we're together, Oleg. Bolek, you're a night owl. Can you stay guard while we sleep? Of course. Thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you. Bolek, wake us up if you hear anything. You got it. Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. You close your eyes, but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopane. His third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bolek, and you teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Rozelle. Your investigations lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You have a strange dream. You found the body early. So early, the blood is still leaving the body. Panda, you are the first to offer a zebra cake to Zed and Otis. They are grateful for your offering, and I shall eat it with relish. How you doing, Panda? The greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you are trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in unnatural, staggered statements. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. As he brings up the knife, his face peels apart by the lips, screeching in pained agony. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh. Just stopping to say hi, but I gotta drive, so talk in a bit. Alright, that's fair. Be safe. Wake up, everyone. Bolek, it's like 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Oh. Was it one of those crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selena? It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes a group secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Bullock, Oleg, eyes on the doors and windows. If he makes it inside, run out of the front doors or window. Or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? Then we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if there isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Oleg. Can you outrun him? Of course. Raina, do you see anything out the window? The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him? Unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If you tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whomever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. See anything, Raina? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. That's normal. Perfectly normal. Nothing strange here at all. What the hell is this? Did Razel make this? It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed into the barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Raina. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Woo! Uh-oh. Get to the staircase! Now! Ah! As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. Oh, crap! He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing. Make it to the staircase safely. Ah! Ah! Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that, ads. Little strap trap. Boop. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. Good idea. There, that should slow him down. Raina, can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. All right, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. Oh, man, I can't imagine. They look way too happy about all of this. Let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. Oh, it's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. You game to be the ghost first? Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark the best. The perfect ghost. Selena, ha ha ha. Sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg. Yeah? You were slower than Bolek with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Eh. Trust me, won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Oh, no! Harsh, harsh. That's so how it is with friends, though. We hide behind some equipment at the sawmill. It takes the group 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells, Ghost in the Graveyard, you've already tagged Bolek and Oleg. Ack! Ick! You're too fast, Raina. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. Raina, what's going on? Nothing. Just remembering something. Bolek and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this. We need to go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. He must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes. Hey, Agent, how you doing tonight? Get in position. We'll be right down. That locked door is keeping him busy. That door is pretty old, though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down. Run! Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Raina, we have someone special to introduce to you. Rizal, come on out. Don't be shy, Rizal. Raina won't bite. Ha ha ha. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Raina. It's okay. Your cousin is great, Bullock. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one Grandma told him. Grandma bought me this book. Rizal, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs with Rizal, enjoying a nice meal together with Bullock's family. Rizal tells countless pun jokes. Bullock howls with laughter, and the adults shake their heads in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Raina, you're slowing down again. Selena, Rizal. What about him? I keep remembering him. I see. He... Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. What the hell is this? What? The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon in here. Let's keep going down. I can see a light further down the staircase. Yeah, that's not weird. Your shoes stick to the floor at the bottom. Oh. You can barely make out the light to the door on the right. East? There's 3 other doors. North, south, and west. Selena tries the door to the north first. Locked! This room is tiny. How are we going to get around him? Ruh! Don't be scared. Let's try the doors and see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Raina? Let's go west. I don't know. Locked! Okay. Guess we're going east. You, Selena, Oleg, and Bullock open the door, turning around to see him. Oh! Please bugger off, sir! Just leave me alone! Leave us alone! You left the knives upstairs. It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Ha 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 ha! Say hi to Rizal for me. Bleh. Bleh. The poor Chompettes. Ugh. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So why? And Potato is silent. Raspberry, why? You shut the drawer.
Wee! Cabbage!
Cabbage! Onion! Bird! Yeah, Potato ain't having it. They're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave. Now. You shut the drawer. It's definitely weird to get the story from the vegetable perspective in little snippets. Cabbage. You shut the drawer. Cabbage. Onion. Bread. Potato! We ain't talking to you. I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with Raspberry? Oh, want to come, Raspberry. I'm going nowhere with you. Haha. Poor Raspberry. Welcome. We've done a few annual Chompette comedy competitions since last time. Want to be the judge this year? Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. That's fine. Totally fine. I mean, nothing strange or weird or unusual there. This is like everyday kind of arting. Well, it's great. Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him while you hesitated? You take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer. It's time! Chompettes, sound off! Onion. Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion! Raspberry. Always merry Raspberry! Potato? Potato! You have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I'm not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. That's like me trying to whisper. I'm all like, hey, hey. And I like being super loud. It's fine. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with them. But, right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling... That's enough! Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the drawer closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. Chompettes Origins! It's totally fine! You kill some children and they just, haunt the kitchen vegetables. Ugh. So when we go through the story, there's a bunch of choices, and we're gonna have to try to make, like, different decisions than we made last time, so that we get, like, different outcomes. Except for that, I don't know that I remember well enough what we decided last time. A special thank you for translating Cooking Companions. Cool. You have a strange nightmare. Oh. Wake up. I said, wake up. That is an angry potato. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to you. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation, especially if someone is trying to become stronger than you. That used to make you upset, right? Oh, that's fine. I'm keeping an eye on you. You asked for how long? At this rate? Never. You cough profusely, covering the potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living hell? Sure? Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again, and let's begin to transverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. Maybe throwing the potato? Seems like a reasonable thing to do, just like hook him. Welcome to nightmare mode. I don't know that I want to be in nightmare mode. That doesn't sound good. If you survive, you will gain some additional insight to the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking new game plus and a Chompettes only event. This mode is mostly a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select new game, you can immediately jump to this mode and other ones. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock Chompettes Cabin Courses, a Chompette only event free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry. You'll get the opportunity to do so in NG+. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate. Okay? If the game tells you to save, dude, you just save. Okay. Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Alright. Thanks for playing, Dear Dream Studios. Thoughts on mashed potatoes? I mean, I think mashed potatoes are amazing. How about you? Do you like mashed potatoes? I mean, if I'm being honest, I think that most every type of potatoes are amazing. I just like potatoes. They're one of the best foods ever. Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated. Yeah, alright. You wake up in the bathroom again. Alright, so I'm in the bathroom. And it looks like that. This is my room, okay? Do you see how dark it is? Yes. It's cold. But I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? Ah! Ah! I can't run. I can't run. You ain't get a cold sweat. I hit that red button multiple times. It was noping me. That's like when you like have fear paralysis and you're like, get back out. Your body's like, nah. I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh, that's like a ghost over there. Your surroundings feel completely different. Mariah's presence is enraged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the bedroom. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. Oh. That's not how I remember the kitchen. This will take ages to clean. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. I mean, did I really have any left at this point? You stare into the ash pile in the oven. Are they still upset? You head back to the bedroom to take a nap. Did they redecorate the kitchen? I mean, I think some redecorating in general has happened in this house. Which one of the team is which one of them is causing this? Yeah, definitely the whole house. Mariah, Anna, Gregor, Kay. You crawl into bed and fall asleep. You have a strange dream. Day, who the heck knows? The potato is just staring at me. Are we going to leave them soon? You nod. Perfect. He knows how to improve on your methods. I hope you share the knowledge with me, so we can outlive even the angriest of spirits. Wake up, sleepyhead! Karen? Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. Everything's fine. Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing Karen? Someone is tapping on the window. Oh, that looks fine. Nothing weird there. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Are you done, Anna? They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to bed to sleep on it. Day 616. Day 666. It's someday. Who knows? The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Karen. Wake up, sleepyhead! Karen? Come with me to the living room. Everything looks fine. Don't argue. You crawl out of bed to face them. Welcome! We've been waiting all day. Been sated by this opportunity. Would you like to start the ritual? What ritual? A ritual to manifest alternative possibilities. Mistakes mended. Regrets unrooted. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive this time. This means join hands with us and for this pact. This ritual is unlike anything you have heard of. Agreeing to the pact could result in horrors worse than death. Anger channeled and linked is extremely dangerous. There might be no going back from this decision. Think carefully before making a decision. Tutorial. This might be a good time to save the game. Okay. If you say it's a time to save, we'll save. Have you made a decision? Sure. Are we gonna go back and try to save Mariah? I mean, she was my one true love, so sure. Let's save her! Wonderful. Take my hand. Take Karen's hand. You hold onto both of their hands, ice cold to the touch. You've chosen correctly. I'm proud of you. See you soon. Your breathing begins to slow. The frost collects on the windows. One of your eyes rolls backwards, causing you to drool a little bit on the floor. Yeah, everything's fine. Something has gone horribly wrong. Oh, there's nothing weird here. This is fine. This is everyday fare. This happens every Sunday. And second Monday. Anna picks the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. Then Gregor goes, then Karen. Anna, Gregor, Karen. Once the three are gone, it's just you alone with Mariah. Thank you for getting me through all of this. Mariah smiles. Eating the meat breaks most people, but not her. The storm clouds dissipate. The sun comes out again. I'm so happy the storm clouds have gone away. I couldn't have done this without you. Mariah's eyes widen, looking into yours. I want to stay here and take care of you. All my life I've been looking for my true calling, and it was you all along. No need to ask me the question again. I am here 75% of my own free will, 65% by compulsion. That doesn't add. That doesn't add. The math is broken. The math is broken. She answered correctly. How did she know? I bet your arthritis is extremely bothersome. Do you want me to show you a special technique my grandmother taught me to help with the pain? You nod. Great, sit down in the rocking chair and let me go to work. You sit down in the rocking chair, watching intently as Mariah comes back with a towel and a bucket of water. I hope this is the start of a beautiful relationship. Close your eyes and relax. You close your eyes, smiling as Mariah gets close to you. Oh. It's fine. Oh. Mariah throws you to the ground, sinking the knife into your chest. It's great. It's cuddle time. It's finally over. No more victims. No more grieving parents. Your reign of terror is over. You're slowly bleeding out, but it's taking longer than expected. I'm going to tell everyone in Zakopane about what happened here. Once all the remains are recovered, I'm burning this hut to the ground. You try to get out a few words, but one lung has completely collapsed. Don't talk. Your hearing begins to fade in and out as you're losing consciousness. Unlike, I'm taking no chances. Going to watch you die in front of me. Then ash. Your body finally gives out, a stain removed off the earth. A storm cloud lifts off every town. Oh. After the events in the Taras Mountains, Mariah embraces her destiny. The lessons of the cabin would break most people, but Mariah uses it to become a stronger person. After burying Anna, Gregor, and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to Ukraine. In April of 1945, Mariah is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She is picked over Dmitry Milanutsky to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the United Nations. Elected to the first committee, she helped create the preamble in Chapter 1 with the UN. Years later, she would go on to form a committee to investigate atypical beings. Using the cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world begin to document the numerous abnormalities impacting everything from death rates to food prices. The committee's investigations revealed that many historical events were swayed, either directly or indirectly, by these atypical beings. Mariah provided expert testimony for many of the trials that took place. The books and notes found in the cabin gave helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. When she reached 85 years old, Mariah became bedridden due to cancer. Surrounded by loved ones, she tells everyone in the room about the cabin. I miss them. Anna, Gregor, Karen. But I can leave this earth happy knowing I shared their memories with all of you. I'm sure Gregor would be laughing right now. On March 15th, Mariah finally passed away due to complications. Surrounded by loved ones, her legacy is one of service and warmth. Cities become safe again. Children can explore freely. The world is now a better place from her actions. Oh! Well, alright. I guess in the end we sort of did get to save her. Based on our choices. Alright. Let's take a look and see what the extras are. I have no idea. Cabbage! There's a chompette. With so many cabbage dishes here, how could Cabbage not be the leader of the Chompettes? Heck, she's even in the logo. Just let her tell you the complete history of Halupki. Diameter 8 inches. Weight 39 ounces. Pro tip: for an easier time, cut the cabbage in half and then cut the halves into quarters. Fun fact: cabbage has been cultivated for more than 6,000 years. Wow! Onion! Chompette. He'll make you cry, but also smile. Probably the MVP of the culinary world. Don't tell Cabbage that. Diameter 2.5 inches. Weight 4.34 ounces. Pro tip: you can peel an onion without crying by running it under cold running water. Fun fact: onions contain sulfur compounds. Bread. He's a chompette. Profile: no need to butter him up. He'll listen to concerns and belly aching. Just don't let him get stale. Nobody likes him stale. Size: pretty big and pretty small. Weight: depends. Pro tip: don't eat too much of it. Fun fact: a combine can harvest enough wheat in 9 seconds to make 70 loaves of bread. That's a lot of bread. Raspberry! Another chompette. Profile: always merry, no exceptions. Yeah, no exceptions whatsoever. She's definitely the sweetest of the bunch and will help you out in a jam. Size: 36 inches. Just kidding. That's the plant height. Weight: 0.18 ounces. Pro tip: be sure it's a raspberry before eating it. Fun fact: there are over 200 different known species of raspberry, but only 2 are grown at a large scale. Potato! Something is seriously wrong with Potato. He insists you learn the Harris-Benedict equation. Why? Diameter 2.5 inches. Weight 3 ounces. Pro tip: to peel them easier, use a knife and make a small ring around the center of the potato. Boil the potato for some time, then try peeling it. Fun fact: every day, over 1 billion people at least eat one potato. I could eat 1 billion potatoes. I love taters. Mariah, 20 years old, small fry. Energetic and always willing to learn. Mariah's can-do attitude is the glue that holds the group together. A lover of animals, her kind heart advocates for leaving them alone. She keeps tensions simmered and particle physics. Oh! Anna. Height: neither pipsqueak nor titan. Fun size. Anna is rumored to be a worldly scholar, but that's bogus. He only pretends to read books. He never learned simple addition or subtraction, which is probably why he looks up to Mariah so much. Will you let Mariah have a taste or gobble him up for yourself? All right, herbology and illiteracy. I love his like magical squirrel companion that just hangs out with him all the time. Then we got Gregor, age 33, giant beanstalk tier. Always the optimist. Gregor likes splitting firewood, eating things in one gulp, and helping out his friends. Gregor's a rare guy with a heart of gold. Will you take it? Will you take it from him? Optimist. Can reach high shelves. Those elusive high shelves. That's what tall people were made for. Karen. 27, super tall glass of water. Karen will chew you up and spit you out. If Gregor thinks the glass is always half full, Karen thinks the glass isn't full enough. Needs to be cleaned better and can probably use something stronger than water. She's one tough cookie and a difficult walnut to crack. Maybe she can marinate that anyway. Moshafilion nature has a knife. Knife. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate vegan food. I cannot eat this. This is not good food. It's interesting that they give you actual recipes of some of the stuff. Look, this was our soup. Oh, this is fine. Totally normal stuff. Nothing weird happened. That's the flood. And Gregor knitting. Oh, and that's when we, like, you know, get our eye poked out. That's fine. Anna leaving. Anna feeling a little distressed. And that was just a bad day. And that's Gregor feeling stressed. Karen handling her stress with some whittling. Karen getting ready to kick butt and take names. And then Karen looking stressed. And that's our cabin. Oh, look, Chibi. Chibis. And that's a big squirrel. Mega squirrel. Time to outside the date. Yeah, that bathroom definitely needs a bath. And so does the kitchen. Looks like there's still some things to discover, guys. I don't know where we get those things, but... Start cooking companions normally. Enter nightmare mode or Chompettes origins. I have no idea. Let's see what else there's to find in nightmare mode. Giving her a bath, right? Welcome to nightmare mode! If you survive, you will gain some additional insight to the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking new game plus and a Chompettes only event. This mode is this mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main event menu, if you select new game, you can immediately jump to this mode and other ones. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock the Chompettes Cabin Courses, a Chompette-only event free of humans. For true cooking companions experience, the mode should be played in the pitch black room with headphones. If you still need to max out your relationships, don't worry, you'll get to the opportunity to do so in G+. You should really make a manual save right now. Don't hesitate! Okay, following directions. Thank you for getting this far. Your bravery is commendable and will be rewarded. Thanks for playing! Oh, almost forgot. Nightmare mode activated! Yeah! You wake up in the bathroom again. I wonder if there's stuff to see other than what was in the mirror. Trying to, like, do a little more look around. You find a strange note. I can feel the cold air crawling under the door. Oh. You got the strange presence note. Out of toilet paper again. I mean, I think that's the least of the problems happening in here. This is my room. Do you see how dark it is? It's cold. But I can look at you. Look at me. Are you scared? I'm scared! You wake in a cold sweat. Alright, it's totally fine. Everything's fine. Your surroundings feel completely different. Mariah's presence is enraged. She's beckoning you to follow her. You get up and leave the bedroom. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. What a fitting end to such a horrible nightmare. You head to the kitchen for some breakfast. This will take ages to clean. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. You stare into the ash pile in the oven. Are they still upset? You head back to the bedroom to take a nap. Because even if they're upset, napping must happen. It's a core necessity. Needed. Which one of them is causing this? Mariah? Anna? Gregor? Kay? You crawl into bed and fall asleep. You have a strange dream. Day? Who knows? Everything's fine. Those kids aren't weird. I think it's just like whichever one you pick. Last is the one that stays. Some of the spirits here have told me stories. Tell me, how old is he? You tell him. No way. And water really did the trick? You tell him. Ha ha ha. Can't wait to meet him. Maybe he'll tell me his own version of the secret. You tell Potato he'll learn nothing useful. I doubt that. I really, really doubt that. Wake up, sleepyhead! Karen? Karen isn't here. It sounds like she's whittling something again. Did she escape the basement? Karen? No reply. You head over to investigate. Another trick by one of them. Who's still missing? Karen? Knock, knock! Little pig, let me in. Someone is tapping on the window. Not by the head of my chin, chin, chin. I can't get the taste out of my mouth! Are you done, Anna? They're getting more bold in their actions. You head to the bed to sleep on it. Day 616. Day 666. The four have returned to the first floor of the cabin. Wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Come with me to the living room. don't argue. You crawl out of bed to face them. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Welcome. We've been waiting all day. Be sated by this opportunity. Would you like to start the ritual? What ritual? A ritual to manifest alternative possibilities. Mistakes mended. Regrets unrooted. Let the others depart earlier than me. Let me survive this time. This means join hands with us and form this pact. This ritual is like anything you have ever heard of. Agreeing to the pact could result in horrors worse than death. Anger, channeled and linked, extremely dangerous. There might be no going back from this decision. Think carefully before making a decision. This might be a good time to save the game. Hello, Whoops, how you doing? Okay, we're saving the game. You have made a decision? You nod. Alright, so last time we tried to save her, and it seemed like that kind of went pretty well, so let's this time reject the offer. You wasted this opportunity! Rotten hell! Oh. Alright. Have you died yet? I mean, I guess it depends on perspective. You've passed some sort of test. What is the right decision, though? You crawl back into bed, still shaken from the experience. The sheets are drenched in sweat. You catch something moving out of the corner of your eye. You roll out of bed to see what it is. Everything's fine. It feels like 3 a.m. Nothing is moving around the bedroom anymore. They have no face. That would be accurate. They've lost their faces. Just your imagination again. You head to the basement door. Is Karen still alive? A cold wind blows through the crack in the door. You wake in a cold sweat. You wake up on the cold bathroom floor. The door is locked. Did one of them hide the key in here? Where do you want to check first? In the garbage can under the sink. You check the garbage can underneath the sink. It's empty, like your soul. Inside the mouse hole. The mouse hole seems perfectly rounded, like someone used sandpaper on the edges. Did the Chompettes do this? Under the tub. Mouse poops and dust have gathered underneath the tub. This needs to be swept. Look into the mirror! You get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah. Things that cannot be unseen! You cannot make me! I guess we'll start back at the top. Garbage! You look in the back of the garbage can. Just a gigantic spider back there. Oh, that's fine. Disgusting! Inside that mouse hole. The mouse hole itself is pitch black. Would the flashlight be helpful? It might aggravate whatever horror lies in wait. Under the tub. There's some scratches on the floor. There are some scratches on the side of the tub. That's odd. What happened? Look into the mirror. No, thank you. The character's just like, nope, you can't make me. Peace out. In the garbage can, under the sink. There's nothing of note underneath the sink. Okay. Why aren't towels under here? Inside the mouse hole. Stick your arm in the mouse hole? Oh, what could go wrong? Sure. You slowly put your entire arm inside the mouse hole and feel around. You feel the chilly presence of something behind you. Okay. The key is pushed into your hand. You pull your arm out, lifting up the toilet seat to take a celebratory bathroom break. Your hands are shaking uncontrollably from the whisper. The key has fallen into the toilet! No! Reach in the filthy toilet to get the key? I mean, yeah. This is the only way to get out of the bathroom. You plunge your hand into the toilet, grasping blindly for the key. It must have gone down the pipe. Oh, wow! You really put your hand in a filthy, backed-up toilet, huh? This seems to be a new low for you. Are you finally gonna wash your hands now? That's alright, I'll just lick them clean. Raspberry's so saucy. This sink isn't working. I guess I'm definitely licking them clean. Oh, wow. Will the bacteria be the thing that does you in? I mean, there could be worse things. Such a pathetic end for such a terrible life. Ha ha ha! The key wasn't even for the bathroom door. Oh, great. That was the key to the Chompettes treasure box. You really stepped in it this time. Great. Cabbage told me I had to rescue you from this. I wanted to let you starve to death in here, but she insisted. Here you go. Raspberry unlocked the bathroom door. Thanks, Raspberry. This is the last favor that you will get from me. Goodbye, wretch. Oh. You let out a deep breath and exit the bathroom. It's time to end this. You open the door and get ready for what's next. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. The spirits aren't active right now. Well, that's good. I don't need them to be terribly active. You continue downward. Oh, that was a weird noise. The walls down here, they're dirt and soot. It's nothing. You keep moving downward. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. It's fine. Are they supposed to be active? I don't know. I won't even claim that I know what is supposed to or not supposed to happen in this game. Something is approaching. Something's gonna jump out at me. Okay. False alarm. Are the spirits below going to spring a trap on you? Yes. You continue downwards. Please be a chompette. Well, so there's been some redecorating down here, too. You hear something in the distance. Alright, almost like somebody calling. Okay, I can't understand. Don't know what you say. Yeah, shake my head. Oh? Oh. No comprehend. You hold your breath and continue downward. You like the decor. It is nice decor. Very fitting for the season. It's Spanish. Fair. I still have no idea. That is some really intense decor. Something's approaching. Jesus. This game is purely fictitious. It cannot harm you in any way, shape, or form. Oh, okay. When you regain consciousness, you're further down the staircase. It said it's cold. I caught that. Fair. You awake with a note next to your head. It's difficult to read, but you can make out a sentence. Don't get up before Saturday. You take the Saturday note with you. The sound of the rain has completely stopped down here. Your eyes are strained down here. The pressure is intense. You feel like you're trapped under miles of ocean. You continue downward. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You navigate the basement blindly until you reach the room with 4 directions. You can barely make out the outlines of door frames in each direction. Which way should you go? North. Once you open the northern door, a cold wind blows you over. This area reminds you of an underground cave.
Hello, Panda! We love new people! And welcome to the Dazzle! I'm back from driving. Fabulous!
You're tired? I'm sorry to hear that. So you might not stay long? Okay, sleep is important. We understand. This area reminds you of an underground cave. You can make out a door at the end of the hallway. You have a bad feeling about opening it, though. Open it? Yes. Oh, that's fine. Everything's fine. You wake in a cold sweat. You're at the 4 doorways again. North. Once you open the northern door, a cold wind blows you over. This area reminds you of an underground cave. You can make out a door at the end of the hallway. What happens if we don't open the door? You have a bad feeling about opening it, though. Open it?
No.
You leave the door shut, staring at it. The room gets colder and colder. You begin to get sleepy. Eventually, you lie on the ground, your flesh slowly freezing until your heart makes one last pathetic pulse. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, okay. Now we're back at the doors. That's our, like, bounce back 2 point, I guess. Okay, let's go to the south. This room, it feels warmer when you enter. You begin sweating more than normal. There's a door at the end of this hallway, but it's so hot you feel like you're going to pass out. You slowly open the door a crack and peer inside. Vines cover the entire ground. Whew! Okay. You wake in a cold sweat. You're lying in the middle of the 4 directions. Which way do you want to go? Well, I guess we're going east now. Your hands run across a large door. Maybe now isn't the time for this. You walk back to the basement steps, trying to remember why you came this far. Found you! Oh, alright, great. Let's end this! Oh, great, I gotta fight Karen again? Oh, we just... Alright. Karen escapes down the hallway, leaving a trail of blood behind her. You follow her to the room in the east. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown. Mariah, Anna, Gregor, Karen, I'll never forget you. Oh, okay. Okay, let me get out of the car. In a house at least, right? Oh, well, we didn't end up going to the west. What was to the door at the west? Right? Refrain from going in the basement. Oh, definitely don't trust the onion. Let's go back and see what's in the west. I will try. I have a hard time remembering all the decisions that we made to get there. Because I do want to see what's in the west. I like that there's so many different layers and choices affect how things play out. Dear Dream Studios. Chompettes cabin courses? Okay. Sorry, cabin, onion, raspberry, bread, potato. All right. Hello. Yes, potato. Welcome to Chompettes cabin courses. We missed school too much, so we wanted to bring it back. Honest! I'll be playing the role of teacher today. You can call me Mrs. Cabbage if you like. Let's just roll with it, alright? Okay. Ha ha ha. Can't wait to learn some new things today. Me too. Are you excited, Potato? Meh. I dropped out of grade school so I could work at the butcher. Meh. That's extremely depressing, right? Explains everything so far. Is he quiet because he doesn't want to sound held back? Meh. You three are terrible at whispering.
Cabbage.
They never learned their inside voices, Potato. Ha. Cabbage looks you right in the eyes. There's no dumb questions or wrong answers today. The Chompettes cabin courses are designed to let you passively learn. Your brain is porridge right now, right? These courses will be perfect for that. That's correct, Onion. And the best part, no silly humans to interrupt anything. You ask about dead humans. Ha 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 ha. Ghosts aren't real, silly. You ask about... That's enough! No questions about ghosts today. Save it for a practicing medium, Stinky. Miss Cabbage, how do I not get murdered and eat all my friends? Yeah! How do I not get into the scary cabin cycle of death? Got a cornbread classic for you. What's a ghost's favorite food? Blueberry! You need to get Bread a joke book. These puns are pathetic. Ah! Let the learning begin! You decide to listen to the Chompettes, although you have the feeling something else is at play. For the first lesson, let's talk about that nasty oven. One of us was baked into a crust. Oh, that's fine. You threw half of it away without hesitation. Human life is completely disposable to you. That's enough. I seem to have lost my place in the teaching curriculum. Let's talk about the cauldron instead. The first cauldron discovered dates back to the Bronze Age, which took place 3100 BC to 300 BC. You can see a cauldron in the famous artwork, The Garden of Earthly Delights. My friends got me a joke book to get better. The joke book had worse jokes than what I normally say. They only made me stronger. Where a birdman is wearing one like a crown as he eats and poops people down into a hellhole below. Oh. Yikes! Wouldn't want to fall into that hellhole. Most of us were placed in this cauldron, stewing for a day straight. The smell was so foul, clung to all linens in the cabin. Absolutely revolting.
Cabbage?
Raspberry? Need to speak with you for a minute in private. The two awkwardly leave for the bedroom, slamming the door behind them. You can hear Cabbage chewing out Raspberry. What is the other name for Brussels sprouts? Cabbage Patch Kids! Brad, that wasn't even a pun. Or a joke. It's more like a stalling. Okay. Cabbage and Raspberry join the group again. Raspberry, is this something you'd like to say? There is, Cabbage! You've committed crimes against humanity. You're a scourge on this earth sent to punish us. Cabbage may forgive you, but I never will. Cabbage. Wow, look at the time! This concludes the Chompettes cabin courses. Did you learn anything this time? Or did you just loaf around? Ha ha ha. Are you remembering it yet? Just join me in the boiling water sometime. Hello, German Weasel. How you doing? Really loosens the meat off of those old bones. Right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. Have you seen the knife? Yikes! Big enough to cleave Cabbage in two. Still leftovers in here. I'm good. How you been? Glad to hear that you're doing well. I'm doing fair. Still feeling sick, but you know, one day at a time, it'll go away eventually. Dig in. The rules are different for people that die in the cabin. Everyone that does will know the kitchen well. The lucky ones are dead when cooked. The others have told us what you did to them. How many generations died brutally at your hands before you gave up? Was it your arthritis that stopped you, or did you eventually feel remorse? That's enough! Thanks for playing along today. It was fun to revisit some old topics. Let's sleep on some of this, shall we? We've made your bed. Sweet dreams! Oh. Oof, being sick sucks. Yeah, it sure does. It's like his vegetable memory ghosts are trying to get him to, like, better confront the things that he's done. Hello there, Beaverport! How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I'm just not really sure who I actually am yet. Like, am I just some, like, random dude? Or am I, like, somehow related to some of my victims? But it sounds like I was murdering people for a really long time and then, like, stopped murdering people when I got old. The Baba Yaga. I don't know, right? Because I don't think that the Chompettes were the first victims. Because they talk about the cousin, Cornbread. So there were definitely others. And they were investigating murders. So they definitely weren't the first ones. Because, yeah, the Chompettes were investigating other murders. And they were, like, investigating for a year before they found the cabin. And then ended up there and victims themselves. Yeah, because they most likely are not the first. Yeah, I don't think... I'm pretty confident that they weren't the first. Because if I'm thinking that they were investigating the murders. Which means that they couldn't have been the first. But who am I? Like, I just... I don't know. Welcome to New Game Plus. This playthrough will have different dialogue, events, and decisions to make. Anna, Gregor, and Karen will start with 3 hearts each. Use this opportunity to max out your relationships. We highly recommend you create a manual save file right now for this shorter playthrough. Okay. I mean, if they tell you to save the game, right? Unfortunately, Mariah will not be able to max. Sorry. Thank you for playing Cooking Companions. We hope you enjoyed the experience. I wonder if you can never max her in the plus, or if we can't max her because she's the one that we maxed the first time. Because she's the only one that we got maxed when we played through in the first story. So I wonder if plus is like your opportunity to play out the other options. Oh, I almost forgot. Jump scare mode activated. Oh, great. Great. Because there hasn't been any jump scares so far. That's fine. Just kidding. You murder vegetables. Bum, 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 bum. You can feel someone approaching. Wake up! I said, wake up! Raspberry's so saucy. Not creepy at all, Raspberry. I can't keep pretending anymore. Always Mary. How could I be? I was the last to die. Oh. You try to reply, but instead have a coughing fit. Cough harder. I can see your jugular vein pumping. Pick your last words carefully. Do we apologize or do we dismiss? Well, let's just start at the top and see where it takes us. Yeah? I don't believe you. Prove it by getting rid of potato. Why would the vegetables be against each other now? Do that? We're even. Getting rid of potato might be a fatal decision. Reyna has bluffed before. Well? Is potato leaving the cabin? Yes. Fantastic! Follow through with this commitment and be social with others. Don't slide back into old habits. Mariah, Karen, Anna, Gregor. I'll keep us alive. I promise. And off she goes. Everyone watches and Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. I imagine that you wake up in like a cute voice And then I said wake up in like a deep ass voice. Yeah, I definitely can't do the voices that I hear in my head any justice when I'm reading these voices at all. Because I agree, like when their eyes and stuff get weird, I hear this like deep demonic voice in my head, and I definitely can't do that. After the three go to bed, you finally have an opportunity to use the bathroom. In the dark, even. The candle blew out. Oh, okay. You grasp blindly along the floor until you find a flashlight in the corner. Everything's fine. Nothing untoward. This bathtub is filthy. It will need more than a little elbow grease to get these stains out. You notice a note underneath the bathtub. You take the court summons letter with you. Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it. I was just... You have to eat now? Well, you enjoy your meal there, Weasel. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Those bastards! Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you have ever seen. With your interest waning, you decide to leave the bathroom. Ain't nobody need to use the bathroom if there's no toilet paper. Time to surprise the others. Yes! You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's questions. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden, so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anna runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anna returns, looking choked up. I love you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anna. Anna takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? So last time we talked to Gregor. So this time let's go see what Anna has to say. You knock on the door first. Anna? Thanks for checking in on me. You ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. You nod. Thank you. You're sure that Anna will remember that? Yay! He's got some love. It's all about the hearts. You leave Anna and go tidying up some parts of the kitchen. Clean, clean, clean. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Yes, I'm sure that that's exactly the word I would use for Anna's response to the meal. Perseverance. Hello, city boy and country. How you doing? All right. The hunger is now permanent within them. Permanent. They shall be hungry forever in things that they just never knew. They're fine now, but soon they will be begging for more. More. Always more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time and that there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. The river seems to be on fire, glowing eerily in the early morning light. A man on horseback is staring at you from the other side, blowing his nose into a handkerchief. A rickety bridge is the only way to reach him.
Thank you.
So you decide to start crossing it. Hello there, Odd, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. The bridge immediately sinks with your weight, causing the rotting wood of the posts to crack. The wind pushes the bridge from side to side, the frayed ropes creaking with each gust. As you reach the center, the man on horseback smiles at you. Raising the hand with a handkerchief, he brings it down in a violent motion, causing the bridge to disappear beneath your feet. As you fall into the river of flame, you see the man on horseback galloping away. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 8. It's been completed. And we move on to day 9. I remember when you got a big donation. I guess I'm not sure what you're talking about, Odd. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. Hello there, Wolfben. How you doing? Welcome. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. All buried by the water. Oh, everything's fine. Good morning, big guy. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. It's what she would have wanted. I love the way you don't make us read. It's also how I know how long to wait before I go to the next thing. Like I don't know how fast everybody reads, so I don't want to like go too fast or sit there for too long and be like boring. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster! It looks almost done. Patience! It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. Like a duck does when eating bread. Anna creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anna begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. She just like hoovered it. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Ugh. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anna? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anna. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anna. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. I think Mariah's fine by herself. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anna. That's right, Anna. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Humph. That's such a big ask. I can't even imagine, like, asking someone to just, like, sacrifice everything like that. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. It's the potato. Time to wake up! You ask Potato where the Chompettes are. Cabbage, onion, raspberry, and bread? They've moved on. Just us now. The way it always should have been. Oh. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again. Still ravenous. Day 9 concludes. And we move into day 10. Honestly, I would have eaten the Chompettes, right? I mean, if the Chompettes were real, I think they're just our delusions. Do I draw? Yes, I do. You have a strange dream. You're walking down the steps when you trip and fall. You snap every bone on the way down, landing in the basement as a writhing pile of flesh and bones. The whispers around you, their laughter ringing in your ears. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh, that's quite a fall. Something smells terrible in the living room. Anna puked in one of the corners. You leave it there so the others will question his fortitude. Interesting. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anna, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. He wasted the meat. He did. Anna is playing dumb for the group. Anna, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Let's go talk to Anna. Anna looks pale. Thanks for coming over. Anna seems comforted by your presence. We got all the mojo going now. Your relationship is so strong. Gregor told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have to have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you? Yes, I know what's in the basement. Of course you do. How else would you keep us fed? Anna looks like he's going to puke. Please get away from me. Anna leaves your vicinity. It looks like Anna will remember that. I mean, yeah, I think he will. You call everyone together for a meeting. Anna, you okay, little guy? Anna looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anna, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anna. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Humph. Thank you, Anna. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen? Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anna? You say nothing. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, everyone. They know he's going to die? Yes. Yes, they know that he's going to die. They know that the meat that they ate was Mariah, and that they're not really sending him out there to go find food. They're mincing words, and he's going to be the next meal they have. Good luck, little guy. Anna has left the cabin. See you soon, little guy. Humph. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night! Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. The red-haired woman won't let him live, will she? Too ravenous at this point. The more she consumes, the stronger she gets. At what cost? Heh. Sometimes staying silent works better. Just walk away and pretend you're innocent later. What a terrible perspective Potato has provided. The Chompettes never would have listened to this crap. You fall asleep, thinking about what Potato told you. See, I keep thinking Karen is the killer. I think that Karen definitely is a plausible candidate. And I think that it's really interesting how this game plays out, because there's a lot of different ways to interpret it, at least that first playthrough. And I'm hoping that as we explore different avenues and get more of the story, that we get a more complete sense of what happened in this cabin. But it's absolutely possible that Karen killed 3 and you killed Karen at the end. That's absolutely a possibility. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partly cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 10 is complete, and then we move on into day 11. That's what I thought, is he kills her for survival. Oh, I think that's definitely an interpretation, for sure. I think that there's a lot of layers to this game, and that's one of the reasons why I'm loving it so much. I think that's absolutely a possibility. But if Karen is the murderer, then we are playing someone who is absolutely complicit in that crime, in that we knew what she was doing, and not only did we let her do it, we prepared the meat. So we were kind of an accomplice in it. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk or... And it's this kind of bit here where you are dreaming of butchering Anna, and then you find yourself in the kitchen. It's kind of suggestive that we killed Anna in a kind of fugue state, and then we come back to ourselves in the kitchen. But it's also a possibility that we're just having nightmares knowing what Karen's doing, too. So, I don't know. You found some meat! Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. But one of the biggest reasons that I think that we're the killer and Karen's not is because we know where the meat is and she doesn't. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Yes, she killed, we cooked, so we are partly responsible, but she had the knife. I mean, she had a knife. I mean, there's a cleaver right there in the kitchen. I don't think she had the only knife. And we know that she definitely kills Gregor. Like, that one we know for sure. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ack! She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. She gives us the meat, but you can't eat raw human. I mean, so it is possible that she's, like, committed the murder, and then we're doing the butchering and the processing, and because of that, we're also storing and hiding the meat, and are taking responsibility for the rationing, and therefore she doesn't know where it's being kept. I mean, absolutely. Oh, God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. I mean, and there is a suggestion that there's like a continuity. between us as a main character in... Well, I say that, but I think that we were playing Raspberry when we were playing from the Chompettes perspective. So I don't think that we're... I'm not sure. That's how he says... That's how he stays alive, is because he knows where and can prepare. Yeah, I mean, I'm not arguing that that's a totally plausible, like, plot line for sure. That she's the one killing everybody, and that we are playing a complicit, kind of compliant cook to these cannibalistic murders. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. And hello, Captain Buggy, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm still a little bit tired and getting over this respiratory funk, but, you know, not too bad. Had a pretty good day. That's my perspective. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like that's a pretty good line to it. I'm just trying to figure out how, like, the storyline of the Chompettes and this storyline fit together, because it feels like there's this murderer in this cabin that did a whole string of murders that the Chompettes investigated and then kills the Chompettes. And then I get the impression that we're playing him. And he's haunted by the Chompettes. Because at the very end of our first playthrough, it shows you coming up and first meeting these 4 characters that we don't know them. They're just here because of circumstances. Like, they're new to our cabin. So there's also this, like, plausibility that they're coming to the cabin and we're just, like, renewing behavior we've always engaged in. So I don't know. There's that other plausible storyline if you look at it from the perspective of the Chompettes. I'm hoping that we can get some more, like, story layers and kind of tease things out and figure out what's going on better. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lay down on the couch. Try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anna are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you go so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. I mean, and this conversation is also another reason why I think that we were responsible for Mariah and Anna. Because otherwise, what is she referring to in context of the it? Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. So she's reading the books that I have in my house that describe, like, the butchering and, like, dissection of people. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? Like, these are my journals, like, my things. You know, it's very suggestive that she's like a budding student, so to speak. You tell her. Yeah, right. And I like that it doesn't tell you what you tell her there. Just that it lets you know that you are engaging in this conversation and you are answering her questions. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this in Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? All right, so last time we said no. And, ugh. All right, so this time let's just go all in. Let's do it. I knew you would. Thank you. You nod. She's learning quickly. Yeah, I mean, this is very much like I've taken on a student in my dark craft. So, yeah, I don't know. I can see, like, quite a few different possibilities, but I think those are the two front runners for me. It looks like Karen will remember that. Yeah, student-master relationship. It definitely feels that way to me. All right, we got 4 hearts. Karen's loving us. Of course it's the redhead, right? And the Karen. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid, and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anna and Mariah. Let us toast to Anna and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Ugh. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick, or Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anna. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anna brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. Anne. Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it's best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you to the couch, Gregor. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. Yeah. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anna slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Day 11 comes to a close. And we move into day 12. Wake up, sleepyhead! You were having a nightmare. Gregor is waiting for you. You get out of bed and follow Karen to the couch. Gregor. I think he's trying to speak. What is it, Gregor? You tell Karen that Gregor has died. He hasn't spoiled yet. Let me show you the rest of him. Karen shuffles over to the basement door, opening the lock with the knife. Why wait until she's in the basement? Take back the knife and end her life. You explain how difficult it is to get blood out of wood. Your laziness is unbelievable. The minute those 4 entered the cabin, you should have killed all of them. You're getting soft. You nurse a weakened butcher back to health. What if she ends up killing you now? I brought you the key. When she goes downstairs, lock the door behind her with that deadbolt. Then let her rot. Karen. Potato. Might have made great allies in another life. You need to stop her before it's too late. You walk over to the basement door. Where's Karen? When are you fixing this hole? You can feel her breath coming through the crack of the door. You lock the basement door. What the hell are you doing? Goodbye, Karen. She slips into the darkness. You climb on the couch to rest, waiting for the basement noises to become silent. And we finish day 12, moving into 13. Mariah was correct. It's freezing over here. The frigid air swirls visibly in front of you. The basement noises have completely stopped. What do you want to do? Eat a meal, look under the couch, or the bookshelf? Well, let's go have something to eat. You decide to have a quick lunch at the table. Oh, it's fine. She escaped. You wake in a cold sweat. Wake up, sleepyhead. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. You were having a nightmare. Oh, wow. The sheets are completely soaked. Are you wetting the bed? You feel underneath you. Gross. You must have broke a fever because the sweat is everywhere. Don't worry, we can wash them in the basement. Just unlock the door and we'll make a day of it. You're not that slow with laundry. Come with me, I have something to show you. You cautiously get up, following Karen out of the bedroom. The basement door was already open. I'm hungry. Let's get something from the basement. You feel the cold presence of Karen behind you. Goodbye. Stop! Grab on the railing. You do so, feeling a slight push on your back. You feel the presence leave. That was a close one. Karen will try everything in her power to kill you. Tread cautiously downstairs. Why are you helping me, Potato? Because I pity what you've become. You work your way down to the bottom of the stairs. Something is approaching. Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anna through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All of that is water under the bridge now. Anna's down here. Come have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger, concentrated near their grave, leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why are you listening to me? There's bread down here. Loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice: beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anna will try to talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. The walls down here, they're dirt. They're dirt and soot. They're dirt, guys. That's dirty soot. Dirt. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah has worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Heh. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. We'll meet again soon. Beware Karen. You feel Gregor leaving the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. The air pressure down here feels greater. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. Oh. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now. You tell Anna about meeting with Gregor. Oh. I was going to try to see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anna where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing on her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms? Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things that you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. Why were you nice to me? Did you want to prey on the weak? Or was I just another meal ticket? The whispers told me the truth. Hopefully, someone ends this darkness soon. See you again soon. You feel Anna leaving the staircase. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Found you! Karen's grown stronger than you as of late. Consuming her friends has imbued her with a rage. She's lost in the abyss, and nothing but death can end this madness. I hope you've prepared for what comes next. You can feel something creeping up in front of you.
Hello!
Hello! Cabbage, what are you?
Cabbage!
It took us forever to move the rubble you put in the mouse holes. Chompettes! Come out! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread said, I'll rise to the occasion. Sometimes Mary Raspberry! What lie did you tell them, Potato? That you had moved on. Ha ha ha! Will you let us go? You shake your head. Someday, maybe. Chompettes!
Cabbage!
You can't allow Karen to take over the cabin. She's much worse than you, Stinky. Did you see what she did to Gregor? Unhinged. She's a cut above you right now. You don't need our help with this. Just to remember what she's done. Channel that anger. She's just like Potato now, right? I'm still here, Cabbage. And as punishment for earlier, we're locking you in the room again, Potato. No Chompette trial needed. You got company down here, Potato. One of us should hide the key. That's enough. No need to twist the knife. Ha 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 ha. Good luck! Chompettes! Let's help out! The Chompettes get in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. Found you! Let's end this! She just never anticipates how much practice we've had versus her. There's a turnip.
Cabbage!
Look, he's trying to speak. Don't be shy. Try again. Might take a few more days. Welcome to the Chompettes, Turnip. Okay. So now we have a turnip in our Chompettes. Are we the turnip? I think we might have become a turnip. I don't even know. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not even sure. Or maybe Karen is a turnip. Because the other Chompettes are our victims. Yeah, maybe it's Karen that's the turn up. Maybe I'm a pickle. I don't know, man. Whew. There's definitely been some weird vegetabling happening. So we didn't get all of the possible hearts with Karen yet. She was wearing white, and Chernup was white and green to match her eyes. I mean, that's definitely a possibility. She does look like the other Chompettes. She has that parallel of appearance, like the other Chompettes did with their vegetables, for sure. Does that mean, like, all of our special victims become vegetables? Or just the spicy victims? I mean, I don't even know why vegetables. I mean, I guess one of them's a berry, but, you know. The Chompettes is just a strange thing. Of all the bizarre things to hallucinate your victims into, why food? Like, that you never cook or do anything with. You've unlocked Chompettes Origins from the main menu. Just start a new game.
Whee! Cabbage!
Alright, so it says we just start a new game. And then we go Chompettes Origins. Years earlier. Isn't this what we already played? Yeah, this is... Okay. So, Raina, check it out. A cabin all the way out here? What about the psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers ago, don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Come on, Raina. Sun is setting. Let's take shelter here just for the night. You sure that's a good idea, Selena? Of course! What could go wrong, right? Front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in here. Bullock, I guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopane in the morning. Don't worry about it. It's just for one night, because what could possibly go wrong in one night? Hi, Panda. You decide to join up with your friends inside. I don't remember what choices we made before when we played through this. Did you lock the door? All set. Could you see him out the window? No, he probably went back to town. Is anyone here? No. Yelled and stomped around, nothing. This cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here tonight. What? Relax, it's going to be freezing outside tonight, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. Don't want him to see us in the distance. No fire? There's blankets in the bedroom. We'll be fine, Oleg. This cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bolek gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. Got one of Razzle's classics for you. What do you call Snowman's kids? Children. Bah! Let's split up and search the cabin. See if you can find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. Raina, I'll search the kitchen. No need to help me. You sure? Of course. I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopane Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena, haha. Alright, everyone. Let's move out! Help the team by searching the cabin for supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Bolek is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Who do you want to help out first? So last time we went into the kitchen. So this time, let's go into the living room. So we can get a different bit of story. Hopefully Bolek will tell you another joke. Hey, Raina. Pretty weird stuff in here. A weird walking stick, jar of liquid on the bookshelf. Nothing edible. What about that yarn? You think I'm eating sewing supplies? Hell no, Bolek. Exactly. What about some shoes? How would you cook shoes? Boil them. Duh. Do I look like a shoe-eating guy? Mom says I'm a growing boy. Growing only in one direction. Where do you want to search first? Let's check out the walls. What's with this painting? A lightning blast during a severe thunderstorm. Good for the crops. Right? Like, everything somehow spins back and comes to food for him. Alright, the bookshelf. There's nothing interesting on the bookshelf. No point in reading today. Oh, look, anything in the walls? You see this note nailed to the wall? You read it. What feud? The author sounds like an old man, right? Bookshelf. You look at the books on the top shelf. There's a variety of wilderness books up here. Anything good, Raina? Cooking off the land, foraging guides, skinning and taxidermy. Stuff that might be useful if we were stuck here a while. How long is a while? With Oleg, few hours tops. What's up with this walking stick? We're in the mountains. Everyone needs a walking stick. The bottom of the walking stick is smeared with ash and plant resin. Disgusting. Back to the bookshelf. You check the books in the middle shelves. There's a variety of crafting books up here. Anything good, Raina? Carpentry for subterranean structural support. Metalworking for cages. Tailoring bandages for amputations. Stuff that might be useful for nothing good, Bolek. Bolek reads a few titles. Whomever owns these is creepy as hell. Thankfully, they aren't here anymore. I mean, those are totally normal titles. Just a casual Sunday read. There's a jar of mystery liquid on the bookshelf. I'll give you 20 Zolty to drink it, Bolek. What? Make it 50? Sure, drink up. He brings it to his nose before immediately putting it back on the shelf. It smells awful and there's stuff floating in it. You don't need to drink it, Bolek. Unless you want to make 60. Hell no! Drink the jar of mystery liquid. Oh, okay. What do you want to bet? This is like where she got the stuff she did for Gregor. Sure, why not? Raina, what if it's poison? You open it up and sniff it. Smells like pickle juice. Oh, hand it over then. I love pickles. I'm not giving you 60 for drinking pickle juice, Bolek. But there's foam on top. No way of telling how long it's been out. Or how hot this jar got. Right. You put the pickle juice back on the bookshelf. Huh? You see the outline of a trapdoor below the left window. Bolek? There's a trapdoor here. Whoa, good eyes, Raina. My nails are nubs. Can you get the edges? Got it. It's a very shallow hidden compartment. Bummer. Looks like there's a note here. Hi, stop pretending like you aren't calm. I was good. I did a good job. Please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Teach me the secret. Oh. You take the bad job letter with you. Bolek, take a look at this. Did a toddler write this? Doing a wiggle! Thank you, Agent. Everybody make sure that you're stretching your meat boat, wiggling it around. We gotta, like, take good care of it, because we only get one. I'm getting a little wiggle at the end. Oh, and posture check. Well, thank you, Agent. I was definitely being a big slouch, always. I don't think so. The walls. Nothing else along the walls. Meet up with Selena and Oleg. Bookshelf. Just letting you know that I am still here. Fair enough. You check the books on the bottom shelves. Really boring books are down here. Yikes. Anything good down there, Raina? Bolek, if you need books to put you to sleep, this is a gold mine. Whoa. Like tips on breathing exercises and counting sheep? No, Bolek. Got a classic razzle for you. What did the mommy cow say to the baby cow? I give up. It's past your bedtime. That one wasn't bad, Bolek. Yeah, it was. Just sat in the back listening and watching. Nice, nice. Nothing wrong with that. There isn't time to waste reading books. It's time to check on Selena and Oleg. All right, stop searching the living room. I think we've looked everywhere, Bolek. Let's see what Selena and Oleg have found. Sounds good. You reconvene with the other two. You first met Bolek in the 4th year of elementary school. You mind if I sit here for lunch today? I know it stinks to be new. Oh, of course. Bolek, right? Yes, and you're Raina. Nice to meet you, Raina. Same, how's class going? Boys in math class are being jerk. Oh, that person. Yeah. He's a loser. In 3rd grade, he crapped himself while singing in a choir concert. Oh. Everyone around him was gagging, but Selena and I were laughing so hard at that. Ha ha ha. Selena? Yeah. She's out sick today, but we've been friends since we were babies. I'll have to introduce you to Oleg. He's a class lower than us, but he's hilarious. Haha, sounds good. Got a joke for you. Bolek always liked telling jokes that Razzle taught him. You laugh politely, quickly becoming friends. Raina, you alright? Yeah, why is the chessboard turned sideways? Huh? Maybe someone was playing by themselves? This cabin is pretty big for just one person. Maybe there was more at some point? Maybe. Raina? Aren't you dying of heat in that coat? Not now. This living room is cold as hell. There's a big blue blanket on the couch. Maybe Selena would like that one? Nah, I'm good, Raina. Give it to Oleg. You can have it, Selena. Nah. I tried to be diplomatic, right? There's 2 beds here with blankets and sheets. Awesome! Do you want to take one of them, Raina? No, I'll let Oleg and Selena have it. Where are you sleeping then? I'll take the floor. The floor? Yeah, plenty of practice from home. Practice? Yeah, beds were for our grandparents at home. But one of my grandpas, the jerk, faked being sick just to sleep in all the time. One day, Mom brought back some chocolate. He leapt to his feet and started doing a dance. That's messed up, Rita. Don't sweat it, Rita. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. Only if you want, Bolek. Of course, Bolek. You and him leave the living room to meet up with the others. Okay, team. Find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. Bolek? I found his toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Razzle was here. Razzle? The one and only. Could he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin top to bottom. Let's find Razzle and bring him back to Zakopane. You got it, Selena. Bolek, Oleg, come with me. Let's look around outside. Raina, look around the cabin and try to find any clues where Razzle is. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear any of us yell or scream, find us. Okay? Of course, Selena. Thanks, we'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out! Selena, Bolek, and Oleg leave you to search the cabin. Who's there? Nothing replies back. It sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. All the creepy noises. Hello? Words. Words. More words. More words I don't know. Words. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. Lots of words. Incomprehensible words. A drawing is pushed out of the cabinet. Words. All the words. Looks like someone used a piece of charcoal to draw this. Are these bars in a cage? Staring at a door? You take the cage drawing with you. Words! Words! All the words! I don't know the words! Selena? Oleg? Bolek? No reply. Raina, we saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. It could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from that distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming out from under the kitchen sink. Whispers? Was it a ghost, Raina? I'm not sure. I couldn't understand any of the words. Ghost. Bolek attempts to lighten the mood a little bit. Got another of Razzle's jokes for you. What do ghosts like pouring over their food? Bolek. Give up? Gravy! Baha! It was probably just the creaking of the cabin, Raina. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real, Selena. Well, if you see it again, let me know. That fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course, Oleg. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast and famine. You're right, Selena. I just don't want to lose any of you like Razzle. That won't happen when we're together, Oleg. Bolek, you're a night owl. Can you stay guard while we sleep? Of course! Thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you. Bolek, wake us up if you see or hear anything. You got it! Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the door fully behind them. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. I wish it was that easy to fall asleep. You close your eyes but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopane. His third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. And it was a mystery that nobody in Zakopane could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bolek, and you teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Razzle. Your investigations lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You have a strange dream. You found the body early, so early the blood is still leaving the body. The greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you, wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in unnatural, staggered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. As he brings the knife up, his face peels apart by the lips, screeching in pained agony. You wake in a cold sweat. You wake up, everyone! Bullock, it's like 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Was it one of those crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selena. It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes the group's secret hand signal. Only whispering is allowed now. Bullock, Oleg, eyes on the doors and windows. If he makes it inside, run out of the front door or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down there? Then we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. Well, what if it isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Oleg. Bolek, can you outrun him? Of course. Raina, do you see anything out the window? The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds in the distance. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him? Unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window glass is thick. If he tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whomever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. See anything, Raina? Nothing. While keeping watch, I found this in the bedroom. Here. It's totally fine. Nothing strange or weird here. It's just your friendly black scribble. What the hell is this? Ah, the questions. Did Razzle make this? It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed into the barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right, Raina. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Get to the staircase now! As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. He wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but it looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing, making it to the staircase safely. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. There, that should slow him down. Raina, can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. All right, we'll be right behind you. You begin your descent. Let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. It's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. Raina, you game to be the ghost first? Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark the best. The perfect ghost. Selena. Haha. Sure, I'll go hide first. Hey, Oleg? Yeah? You were slower than Bolek with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Eck! Trust me, won't happen again. Nobody trusts you, Oleg. Burn. Everybody laughs. You hide behind some equipment at the sawmill. It takes the group 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells Ghost in the Graveyard, you've already tagged Bolek, and Oleg. Ack! Eek! You're too fast, Reyna. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. Reyna, what's going on? Nothing. Just remembering something, because this is the perfect time for reminiscing. Bolek and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this. We need to go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. Gotta go, gotta go. He must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes. Get in position. We'll be right down. That locked door is keeping him busy. That door is pretty old, though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down. Run! Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Reyna, we have someone special to introduce you to. Razzle, come on out. Don't be shy, Razzle. Reyna won't bite. Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Reyna. It's okay. Your cousin is great, Bolek. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one Grandma told him. Grandma bought me this book. Razzle, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs with Razzle, enjoying a nice meal together with Bolek's family. Razzle tells countless pun jokes. Bolek howls with laughter, and the adults shake their heads in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopane a better city for everyone. Except for one. Reyna, you're slowing down again. Selena, Razzle, what about him? I keep remembering him. I see. He... Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. What the hell is this? It definitely looks weird out here. You know, it's right. It's right. What? The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon in here. Let's keep going down. I can see a light further down the staircase. I mean, there's some places you wouldn't necessarily want the light on. Your shoes stick to the floor at the bottom. You can barely make out the light to the door at the right. East? There's 3 other doors. North, south, and west. Selena tries the door to the north first. Locked. This room is tiny. How are we going to get around him? Rrr. Don't be scared. Let's try the doors to see if we can lock it from the inside. Which way, Reyna? I don't know. That door's locked. South? Locked. The door handle feels oddly warm. Guess we're going to the east. You, Selena, Oleg, and Bolek throw open the door, turning around to see him. It's fine. Leave us alone. You left the knives upstairs. It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Ha 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 ha. Say hi to Razzle for me. Boy. And we are vegetables. Why? Why? You shut the drawer. Cabbage! Onion! Bird! They're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave. Now. You shut the drawer. I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. Haha. Poor Raspberry. Welcome. We've done a few annual Chompette comedy competitions since last time. Want to be the judge this year? Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff by using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. This is nothing. Everything's fine. Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him while you hesitated? You take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer. It's time! Chompettes, sound off! Never fear, Onion is here! Like my cousin Cornbread says, I shall rise to the occasion! Raspberry! Always merry Raspberry! Potato? Potato! You have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I am not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see, no. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with them. But right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling, that's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the drawer closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. So I think there's like only one more path in the Chompette Origins, and that's if we talk to the last character when they split up. But I don't know about other options. I feel like there's a whole bunch of paths that we haven't really explored yet. So I don't know. I have no idea how much more content there is in this game, and I think this one of the things is that because to explore the different options, you have to like go through the whole story again. It's you know, it can be time consuming to do it. So I don't know that I will necessarily pursue like every ending on stream or not. If you guys have an opinion on whether or not we should keep exploring this story in stream, let me know. You can do that by going over to the Discord and telling me in the suggestions channel whether or not you would like to continue to explore all the different avenues of this story, or whether or not you think that we should move on to another game, because we've got lots of other games that we could play for sure. So there's that. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me, because I'm definitely turning into a pumpkin tonight. I hope that you guys have been enjoying this game as much as I have. I really think that this game has been a really interesting and complex layered story. It's been a lot of fun. It's had really interesting art, and the sound effects have been very entertaining, with quite a few little good surprise jump scares hidden in here that I did not expect from a narrative kind of reading through story. So that's been kind of a good mix of things. So yeah, I've been really enjoying it. So thank you very much. And if you guys go down, if you're on Twitch and you go down into the About page, there's things for you to check out there. There's the link to the More Zebra Pig that will give you all the things that I do outside of Twitch. There's the Green Dragon that you can click on that will take you to Siri Sulk's page. She's the artist that does all of my usual emotes and overlays. There's the Buy Me a Coffee link that will take you to the coffee shop, which will give you an option for more ways that you can support what we're doing here. And if you're over on YouTube, you can go into the description and it'll give you a list of the different links where you can check out different stuff. Please join us over on Discord too so that you can give us all kinds of suggestions on the things that we should be doing next and the games that we should be playing. I love getting your guys' input. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And until we can hang out again, you guys be sure to take care of yourselves. Bye, guys!